Well, President Trump setting the timetable to repeal and replace Obamacare.
We're doing Obamacare. We're in final stages. We should be submitting the initial plan in March, early March, I would say.
But are all Republicans on board? At a meeting on Obamacare this week with his fellow Senate Republicans, Senator Rand Paul walked out. So what happens next? Well, the Kentucky senator joins us right now for his reaction. Senator, good to have you here this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So let's start with Obamacare, something that you have worked harder than almost anybody on, repealing the law and replacing it. President Trump says he wants to have another plan put in place maybe as soon as the beginning of March. When we see that final product, what are you okay with being in the law and not okay with?
Well, I think there's two steps. I think we need to do complete repeal of Obamacare. It's what we promised the voters. It's what we won the election on. But on the same day, we should vote on replacement, because I do have a great deal of sympathy as a physician, as a father, as a family member for trying to provide affordable insurance for people. Obamacare tried to, but failed. It actually increased the price of insurance. My replacement plan will lower the cost of insurance for everybody and try to allow individuals to get into group insurance where there's much more safety and much lower cost.
So I want to get your thoughts as well on the state of the Capitol Hill right now, because you're in a unique opportunity where you have a GOP-controlled House and a Senate, an opportunity to really get some bills passed and signed by the president. Could they be doing more to get bills on his desk, just if you look at the past 4 weeks?
Well, I would actually say we've done more in the last 4 weeks than we've done in the last 6 years. I mean, I was excited when we repealed the first regulation. I was at the White House just this last week talking and seeing the president sign the repeal. We've repealed 3 regulations that would have cost the economy hundreds of millions of dollars and have really cost and would have cost tens of thousands of jobs. And so this was a big deal. This is the first time that we've overturned regulations in 20 years. So we've already done that. That's a big deal. We're trying to work on the cabinet appointees. The Democrats are filibustering us at every point. And I think within a month or two, we're going to repeal Obamacare. And then as soon as Obamacare is repealed, then we're going to look at reducing taxes so American businesses can compete with companies abroad.
I want to get your thoughts as well on something that's close to your heart. Yesterday, you joined some miners to the White House, along with the president, signing legislation undoing coal regulations. How important was this to the constituents? I mean, especially coming from a state of Kentucky, where obviously this is a huge deal.
It's a big deal for Kentucky, West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania, even out west, Wyoming, and different places. We have been devastated. When you drive through eastern Kentucky, it's like the Great Depression. And this is because of President Obama and his regulations. You know, he said he would bankrupt coal. Hillary Clinton said that her policies would put us out of business. Well, President Trump promised that he would help us, and within a month he is. He already repealed this. This is a big deal. It's a huge deal for Kentucky.
So also yesterday, I'm sure you watched the first press conference that President Trump gave by himself, really giving the media the treatment that we've seen him give throughout the campaign trail. The question I have for you, what is the media missing about President Trump and about the American people and why they ultimately voted for him this election?
Well, I think he has an extraordinary style. He has a distinct style.
That he does.
And it's captivating. I mean, it is like, you know, you're watching this unfold on TV, and it's like nothing the American public has ever seen, because he pushes back. And I think so often politicians are trying not to get anybody upset, constituents or the media, and they go along, you know, with the narrative, and he just directly confronts the narrative. And it is extraordinary, and you're right, it captivates the American public.
Yeah, it really is fascinating to watch. So if there's one thing that you think needs to get done in these first 100 days, what would that be?
Completely repeal Obamacare. Don't keep Obamacare light. Completely repeal the whole thing.
All right, Senator, good to have you here this morning. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Good luck.